The following opinions are solely those of BoatTest.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTest.com. You know, many boat owners would like to have a new boat, but they're put off by the high price. Happily, we have a solution for that problem, namely, keep your old boat running.
Older boats have their charm, and keeping them in the family to pass down is the only way many people will be able to afford a boat in the future. Unfortunately, the family boat and investment can become worthless with a catastrophic engine failure caused by freeze damage, cracked blocks, overheating, warped heads, severe corrosion, neglect, and just plain old age. Every day we see what happens when engines can't be fixed and are not replaced. While fiberglass will last forever, the engines, no matter what the brand, will not. The solution is to repower the boat to protect the investment and get the family back on the water. But the bad news is that virtually all inboard and stern drive gas engines built between 1985 and 2014 were marinized General Motors engine blocks, and GM no longer makes them. So today, they're not available from any marinizer. Even remanufactured engines are no longer available. These engines, the 3.0-liter, the 5.0-liter, the 5.7-liter, 7.4-liter, and 8.1-liter GM engines that were used in both stern drive and inboard applications are now ancient history. That means that hundreds of thousands of boats that are powered by those old engines risk becoming worthless if their engines have catastrophic failures, lose power, or deteriorate over time. Even more bad news, even the repower industry can't supply these engines because the supply is virtually dried up. If the old engines are not available, why not just repower with new engines currently on the market? Well, sometimes it's not that simple. Older boats have engine boxes designed around the older engines. New engines are larger and often substantially taller. Since the exhaust systems now incorporate bulky catalytic converters, so the latest engines may require reconstruction, new engine beds, moved bulkheads, new through-hull positioning, and other unforeseen details. Now the good news. Quicksilver, a division of Mercury Marine, is building those old engine designs as brand new engines, from scratch, from the block on out. More good news. Since there have been many advancements in technologies over the last 30 years, and Quicksilver has had the benefit of 30 years to study the failures of the old designs, the new ones they're making are much better than the ones they're replacing. It's literally taking 20/20 hindsight and turning it around to see into the future. It all starts with the block. Quicksilver has been able to make them stronger where the old units failed. The automotive-based blocks were cast very thinly to save weight to hit CAFE numbers. Quicksilver makes its casting thicker to be more stable, robust, and quieter due to a stiffer block. The folks at Quicksilver tell us that their cylinder heads are now the most durable on the planet. Their Black X valves have black plasma nitrate hardened valve facings, and their hardened chromium cobalt valve seats. They use screw-in valve rocker studs even on the 3-liter engine. Hyper-eutectic pistons have been used, which can take higher temperatures and not expand. The injectors have been improved, and the combustion chambers are better, among many other improvements. Quicksilver crankshafts go through CNC polishing and have tighter tolerances than those made in auto racing. Their camshafts are hardened before grinding, an expensive procedure not used in automobile engines. The rods are honed to tolerances not seen in the auto industry at all. Critical parts are heat-treated and surface-hardened, and all fasteners are torqued with computer precision. All of these improvements increase either engine durability or performance of Quicksilver engines, and all of these engines are better than the original ones produced from 1985 to 2010. All Quicksilver engines are individually hot-tested, compression-checked, pressure-checked, and UV-checked with dye to detect leaks, and all engines have a 3-year warranty. The new Quicksilver engines are the 3-liter, the 5.7-liter, the 6.2-liter, and the 8.1-liter engines. Let's look at them one at a time. The 3-liter engine has been around for decades and powered entry-level sport boats, and there are hundreds of thousands of them on the water today. The major engine brands stopped making them years ago, and today even used engines are hard to find. Now, with the new Quicksilver 3.0-liter engine, which is much better than original equipment, a family can keep a boat running for years to come and protects its investment. Quicksilver also builds the small block V8 in 2 different varieties, the 350 fuel-injected or MPI and the 383 MPI in both Bravo and Alpha stern drive configurations. The company also builds fully closed cooled units for inboard yachts, typically twin-engine cruisers, and also a version for towboats. This engine's block is now built from a single casting, and it has all the new technology features plus an improved fuel injector. Also available is the 8.1-liter 496 big block, a heavy-duty V8 with an impressive 500 foot-pounds of torque. Available as an HO or a base model, the 496 has standard freshwater cooling in addition to the other attributes mentioned. The classic 8.1 engine saw quite a few inboard installations as well as popular stern drive configurations, including high-performance boats in both single and twin configurations.
Now, thanks to Quicksilver, boaters can easily repower their classic old boat for a fraction of the cost of buying a new one and keep the family favorite running for decades to come. With more Mercury Quicksilver repowered dealers than any other, the job is just one-stop shopping. For boaters who are looking for an even more economical solution, be sure to see our video on Quicksilver long block and crate engine solutions. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.